Okay, if you're in search of new reads for the winter, let me show you my December stack. It is the end of the year, so I'm trying to get to my goal, which I don't think I will, but I'm trying not to let that affect me. I'm starting with two smaller books, Claire Keegan's Foster and Yasunari Kawabata's Thousand Cranes. They're both short books. This is about a man having an affair with his dead father's former mistress, if that intrigues you. Also, he became the first Japanese writer to receive the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1968. So, might want to pick him up. So far, I'm 40 pages in, and it's kind of like fast-paced. I don't know. It's very messy in the beginning, and then I had to like make sure I knew who was who. It was a lot of names going on, but once I did and I understood, very interesting. And now it seems to be slowing down a bit, but it's very fast. Claire Keegan's Foster. I am on chapter 2. As always, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I love an Irish writer. I don't know what they got going on, but they just got it. They just got it, you know what I mean? Or you could see my light. Let's, oh. I know it ain't. I'm sorry. Louis L'Amour, Ride the River. Louis L'Amour, Ride the River. Oh my God. I'm learning French, so when I see his name, I want to say Louis L'Amour, but he's American. He writes Westerns. I've never read a Western in my life, and I don't actually read that many male authors. I was going to say something mean. I don't care what they have to say. He has a whole series, and me and my friend picked it up. It follows a 16-year-old girl who is from Tennessee, and she has to make a trek to Philadelphia to collect her inheritance. In the wilderness, she can take care of herself as well as any man, but she never imagined the challenge that awaits a crooked city lawyer who intends to take advantage of her by any means necessary. Echo will need all of her wits to best this scoundrel and make it back home in one piece. So, I don't know. I don't know if you're into that, but I'm gonna give it a try. Mitch album twice. So basically he can go through any choice in his life twice. So like if he regrets a choice, he could do it again, but whatever happens the second time is what he's stuck with. My friend also picked this out and she finished it and really enjoyed it, and I do trust her taste, so I'm going to be giving it a try this month, hopefully. It's Discontent, Beatrice Serrano. We're getting in our translated bag. It's a woman going through an existential crisis, as you can see. I love a woman who's a little bit in distress. If there's a woman in distress in your book, I will be eating it up. My book club picked this book. I didn't want to read this. I wanted to read hard copy or Creep, which I wanted to read hard copy or Creep. But they chose this. The Things We Cannot Say. It's a historical fiction. Something about Nazis and the Polish border. So I haven't read the synopsis, but I like historical fiction, so we're gonna plow through this for my book club. The Barnes & Noble Book of the Year. I actually really like the synopsis of this. Every time I go into Barnes & Noble's, the employees are like, you need to read this. The whole store is reading this. And I was like, you know what? I am prone to peer pressure. So I got it. It's definitely the thickest book of the December stack, but I think we can do it. So that would be one, two, three, release them. That'll be 8 books in December. I guess you can call that my 8 before the end. If I include hard copy and Creep, then that's 10, right? So this is a 10 before the end, actually. This is a 10 before the end. All right, that's it. Hopefully you guys like my December stack. Also, if you have anything that fits the vibe, if you know any Irish authors, I've already read Small Things Like These, and I've read The Rachel Incident by Caroline O'Donoghue. I've read Normal People. I've read a lot of Irish people. I can't remember them all out. But if you know anything other than the ones I've mentioned, let me know. I love Irish people. If you know any books where women are going through something crazy, put that down in the comments. I'm gonna read it. And of course, I definitely need to nail these to the wall. I know. All right.